Hey friends, welcome to the Swing My Heart podcast. Come join me, your host Nicole, for some hope-filled conversations about heartfelt entertainment that makes your heart swing. Hey Hallmarkies, welcome to the Swing My Heart podcast. I'm your host Nicole, joined today by my dear friend Kaycee to talk about a Heidelberg Holiday. And I apologize if I mispronounce any names here, but it stars Jenna Claire Mason and Frederick Rossier. It was written and directed by McLean Nelson. Heidi Heidelberg receives a dream opportunity to sell her beautiful handmade glass ornaments at the Heidelberg Christmas market in Germany. While there, she meets Lucas, a local artisan who helps her reconnect with her lost heritage. Welcome back to the podcast, Kaycee. I'm excited to chat with you today about this movie.
Yes. Merry Christmas to
Merry
everybody.
Christmas.
And I am super excited to talk about Heidelberg Holiday.
Yes.
It's been several weeks since I watched it, but it has definitely been a highlight in this year's Hallmark Christmas movie lineup.
Yes, it was a really good one. And this is your first time back since last year. It's been a while since you've been on
the
really?
Podcast. I know it's been a while. I don't even remember what I recapped with you. It's been that long.
Ghost of Christmas Always.
Oh, was it really? Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow, I don't even remember recording. I thought it was going to be some signed, sealed, delivered movie.
Nope.
Wow. Yes. Well, life has been just very busy.
Totally understandable. Yeah.
Growing children, and I decided to go back to school for my master's, so I'm doing that like a crazy person, and work and all the things. So I'm glad I was able to carve out some time to chat with you.
Yes, it's always fun having you on the podcast.
Oh, thanks.
Of course. And why don't we just get started with our Merry Musings, which are our overall thoughts or hot takes. Would you like to start us off?
Oh yeah, sure. So I love this movie. First of all, Jenna Claire Mason. If you guys don't know who she is, she was Glinda on Broadway.
Yes.
She did Broadway touring, and then she did Broadway like in New York, and she has the voice of an angel. I'm like, can I be Jenna Claire when I grow up? Because that's goals right there. She did fantastic in A Holiday Spectacular, which was her first Hallmark Christmas movie.
Yeah.
And so going into this one, I was very excited to see her name attached to this because she's just so delightful. I mean, who doesn't love Jenna Claire? She is, I just love her.
Yes.
I love her. So
yeah.
So I would say like I was very excited going into it, and it did not disappoint. I loved it.
Yes, me too. I thought the script was amazing, as well as the ensemble cast. And Hallmark has been doing a fantastic job with the on-location movies this year.
Okay, let's pause right here. I feel like we have gone around the world with these Hallmark movies. Am I right?
Yeah, not just Christmas this year. I mean, there's been non-Christmas ones too.
I mean, it's really fulfilling the wanderlust in my heart.
Yeah. Yes. Makes me want to travel to all these places. I think we've gotten the Maldives with Jocelyn's movie, Scotland with Lacey and Scott, Germany with Heidelberg. Where else? I feel like I'm missing.
There's the Norwegian one that I've yet to watch.
Yep.
They have the oh goodness, wasn't there an England one? The Notting Hill? Was that set in England?
Yes, it was filmed in London, I believe.
Yeah, so there is that one, and then you have I mean, we're just going all around.
Yes. I loved the relationship with Lucas and his family, and then the relationship with Heidi and her family. I thought that was nice.
Yeah. I really liked that too. I liked their meet cute moment.
Yeah.
I liked their chemistry was nice. And I also like for this movie, it was just unique in the fact that we got to see a lot of German traditions.
Yeah.
And so that was just a really nice twist.
Yes. And you mentioned the chemistry. I thought that Frederick and Jenna Claire had great chemistry together.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes.
For sure.
Some really nice moments. What did you think of Heidi's Oma? I thought she was really sweet.
She was super precious. I'm like, can I have an Oma like that?
I know. So sweet.
Yeah.
I think that about wraps it for my Merry Musings. I wouldn't mind seeing another movie with these characters.
Yeah, I would like to see another movie with these characters. They're super fun. I felt like the movie, I don't know. It just felt so magical. The German markets at Christmas time. It really made me want to go to Germany at Christmas time.
Yes.
It was just everything was amazing about this movie.
Yeah.
Setting,
I agree.
All of it.
Yeah. And I loved the incorporation of St. Nicholas. I thought that was really fun as well.
Yes, that was again, it's the whole culture thing. Like, yes, I just love seeing how that was incorporated.
Yes. And Lucas's sister and brother-in-law, I thought that they were a nice addition to the cast as well. And they're two boys.
Yes. The family moments in this one was just spot on, super perfect, really family oriented, and you just got a sense of this very close-knit family. And again, I just loved it.
Yes. Moving into our holiday highlights, would you like to share some of the moments that you thought were the best or a key part of this movie?
Yeah. So I love their meet cute.
Yes.
I thought that was super fun when she's trying to drag up all her stuff, and it turns out that she's staying at the cottage of his family. So that was like really fun. Yeah. I also really enjoyed the moments where she finds her, or he leads her to her Christmas booth.
Yes.
And so that was also super sweet, where she's just like stumbling over everything. She's like, I've told you I was gonna cry.
I know,
so that was really fun and sweet. And then I mean, we could save this one for the end, but I really liked the way that I really liked the resolution to the problem with the ornaments. And I thought that was really unique. I don't know if you want to go into it now or you want to save it for later. You want to save it? Okay, we can save it. But there's just so many parts of that where I was like, they did so many things right.
Yes. How are they going to fix this? And they did.
Yes.
They did a great job.
Yeah.
And
the lost packages, that one kind of made me laugh as a postable. So I did giggle about the lost packages. I'm like, maybe it got rerouted to Denver. Who knows? But again, it's on the USPS, and Oliver O'Toole would have, a heyday with this one. So, anyways,
I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah, any postables out there listening? I mean, you should just watch it for just that element, just to have a little bit of a giggle with the whole mishap.
Yeah, definitely. And going back to Heidi and Lucas's meet cute for a second, I love when they get to his parents' house and his mom opens the door and, she's talking a mile a minute. And she says her last name and he figures it out that she's a Heidelberg. His reaction was priceless.
Oh, yes. That was so good. Meeting the family. Super fun.
I also loved the first dinner that Heidi had with the family, and they say the blessing, and she meets Teresa and Mark and their two sons, Yona and Danny. And then they start talking about St. Nicholas and Belsnickel, the two boys, and I thought that was cute.
They were great.
When my mom and I were watching it last night, she was laughing at the two
little
boys talking about St. Nicholas.
Belsnickel.
And Teresa is selling baked goods at the market. And then they light the first candle together of the Advent wreath. And I thought that was nice.
Yeah. Again, it's it's like the traditions. I mean, you just get a little culture in the movie. And so like I said, like I really enjoyed all those little moments and all those little nuggets that we don't necessarily do here in the US, unless you have roots over there. But I always like seeing people's different family traditions, especially from different cultures. I think that's really special and unique.
Yeah, I think so too. And Heidi talks about her family traditions, and one of them is a stocking secret, I think is what it was. And they write a wish down, and they only share it if it comes true.
If it comes true, yeah.
I thought that was fun.
Yeah, that is super fun.
Yes. Do you and your family have any fun traditions that you do around the holidays every year?
Oh man. So yeah, traditions are really hit or miss here. It really just depends on our time.
Yeah.
And who's working, who's not. Usually if schedules allow, my parents will host Christmas Eve and we have a Christmas Eve get together with all of our family and friends, and it's super fun. So we'll do that. We also sometimes we do the gingerbread house. Really depends on our mood. So that's another thing that we try to do. One thing that I'm proud to have stuck to, just as me, for like my immediate family, so my husband and my girls, I've gotten them Christmas pajamas.
Oh, I love that.
And so I've gotten the girls matching ones. I'm that weird. I know a lot of moms and people out there are like, oh, matchy with the girls, have matching everything. And I'm very not necessarily against that. That's just not my vibe for my kids. Like, I would rather them be coordinated. Like, if they're gonna have the same dress, it's just in a different color because they're individuals, right? They do have some matching stuff, which is cute. Like, my mother-in-law or my mom have gotten the girls very occasionally, but we try not to make them match. But for Christmas, that is the one thing, is the matching pajamas that they open it on Christmas Eve so that they can go like into bed with their jammies on, and they're super cute. They're never ever really always like Christmas themed either. Like one year I got the girls a Paw Patrol ones because they were into Paw Patrol and they were super cute guy on it. And then another year I found matching bright hot pink unicorn onesies. And I got one for myself too.
I love that.
So, I did not get one for my husband because he would not have worn it.
Probably.
But the girls and I wore the matching unicorn onesie, and now the littlest one is too small for my youngest. So I'm kind of like, but yes, that's the one thing that we have to do. And now this year they're like, Mom, we have to get our matching pajamas. We have to get our matching pajamas. We have to get our matching. I'm like, y'all need to slow your roll so that I can buy it for you and you can be surprised on Christmas. So so they know they're getting it, they just don't know what it looks like. So I'm very excited about that.
I love that. Matching pajamas is always a fun tradition. I haven't done it, but I know a lot of people do.
Yeah. Do you guys do anything special for your family? I know you guys go to your grandma's, right?
Yes, we go to my grandmother's every year, and like you, we spend Christmas Eve with the family, and we go to the Christmas Eve service at church.
Yep.
And of course, the last song we sing, they turn all the lights down, and we have
the candles.
Yes,
we do
sing
that
Silent Night.
Yep.
And then we go back to my grandmother's house and we have dinner. It's usually, I think, pizza, barbecue, chicken tenders. Because, I have a lot of younger cousins.
Okay.
Kids.
I love it.
And that's normally all they'll eat is like chicken tenders, pizza.
So funny.
Let's see. And then we'll do a gift exchange. And it used to be for us, everyone used to get everyone else something, and then that just got way too expensive. So we've started drawing names every year.
Yeah, that's super fun. We on my in-law side of the family, we will do a white elephant gift exchange.
That's fun. Yeah.
So we've done that the last couple of years because his side of the family is slightly bigger. There's all the grandkids and stuff.
Yeah.
This year we are doing a white elephant gift exchange, but we're doing my favorite things.
Oh,
so it's like your favorite item instead of getting like a random, like, I don't know, I'm gonna give you this hat for Christmas.
Yeah.
Like, And I told my mother-in-law, I was like, we should change it up and do like my favorite
Yeah,
things,
that's
and
fun.
maybe like your favorite snack, or
Yeah.
maybe like your favorite candle, or
Yeah.
your favorite scent, or your favorite cozy
Yes.
socks,
Yeah.
or something like that.
Yes.
Like something sweet so that it's
Yeah.
not like we're just bringing home everybody else's leftovers. Like I
Mm-hmm.
know, and I'm guilty of this. Like one year I
Yeah.
had this whole like Richard Simmons like
Oh,
package,
yeah.
like the game and
Oh,
like
yeah.
a VHS tape that I got
Oh,
at a random white elephant. And so that's one thing that we'll do on that side of the family is we'll do a gift exchange. So
oh, that's
a
fun.
white
Yeah.
elephant gift
Yeah.
exchange. So
That's
yeah.
always fun.
Yeah.
And for our name drawing, it's so for example, there's 4 people in my immediate family. So it's me, my mom, my brother, and my dad.
Mm-hmm.
So we each get a name. So we are like my immediate family, we get 4 names. So like however many people are in the immediate families, that's how many names are drawn. If that makes sense.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. So, okay. So, like, if my family had 5, we
Yeah,
would
you
draw
would
5
get,
names,
yep.
but you guys would get 4 names.
Yeah, wait, one for
Okay.
each of us.
Yeah.
So I got one person, my mom got one person.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah. Kind of like a Secret Santa idea.
kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
Because like no one else, like no one knows who got what
Yeah.
name.
Yeah, that's super fun. We're gonna have to try that, especially as
You
my girls get
should.
older.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
it's a
did
lot
do
of
that.
fun.
Yeah, we did Secret Santa on my in-law side of the family years ago. But this was when nobody had kids or my kids were like really small.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
um, yeah, that would be fun.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah,
next
the
year.
only ones that know are like the only ones that know who got what names are the ones that organize it. So I think my mom
Gotcha.
and then one of my aunts always
Gotcha.
puts it together.
Yeah. Okay, that's cool. Super
Yeah,
fun.
it's
Okay.
always fun. I have 9 first cousins, so big family on my mom's side.
Yeah, gotcha. Yeah, I have so my dad's side, or not my dad's side of, well, we won't talk about my side of the family. My family, so my
Yes.
husband's side of the family, I think there are 13 of us total, including all the
Yeah.
kids. So
Oh, that's
it's
fun.
pretty
Yeah.
split evenly.
My
But
mom has 3 brothers, so
okay, yeah.
big family. And then
Yeah.
2 of my cousins have kids of their own. So one has one little girl,
Mm-hmm.
and then the other one has 3
Mm-hmm.
little
Okay.
girls. Yeah.
Super fun.
I think one just turned 10
Okay. Fun
this
age.
year. Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
But
Cool.
anyway, back
Yes.
to
Back to the
Heidelberg.
Heidelberg, but that was fun talking about family traditions.
Yes. I love the scene with Heidi and Teresa when they are talking about, let's see if I can pronounce this right, the Studentenkuss, which is the chocolate given
Oh,
when someone has a secret crush. I thought that was a
yes.
nice moment.
Super fun. Yeah.
Yes. And then we get the montage of them, I think, eating all the German food at the market, which
Mhm.
was fun as well.
Yeah. Have you had German food before?
Not that I can remember, no.
Okay. Yeah. So in my neighborhood, we
Mm-hmm.
will sometimes get food
Mm-hmm.
trucks, and one of the food
Yeah.
trucks is a German food truck.
Wow.
And so yeah, so and there she is from Germany and she makes all the food and
Mm-hmm.
stuff. And so it's super good. I think we had I know we had schnitzel, and then I had a bratwurst, like a legit
Oh,
German
wow.
bratwurst. And
Wow.
so yeah, it was good. Now it did have the sauerkraut on it because and my husband's like, you're gonna get sauerkraut. And I was like, listen, if I'm gonna have something from this legitimately
Mm-hmm.
German
Yeah.
lady,
Yes.
I'm gonna get it the
Yeah.
German way because
Mm-hmm.
as an American, you give me a bratwurst, it's
Yeah.
not gonna taste good. But this was very good.
Wow.
And I had the sauerkraut. I mean, I was like downing that sauerkraut. I was like, I don't know what
Wow.
kind of magic she put in this. Most people don't care for it, but this was good.
Oh.
So yeah. And then Aldi has sometimes they'll sell schnitzel, so just have to deep fry it and stuff. So I've
Mm-hmm.
made that for the family. We've
Wow.
done
That's
schnitzel and
fun.
stuff. So yeah, so that's my German experience.
I've heard it's good. I just can't remember ever trying it. I did
Yeah.
have a friend in elementary school through ninth grade. I mean, we're still friends, but I did change schools after ninth grade. But anyway, she was from Germany. Or she is from Germany. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
One of my favorite scenes in the movie was when Lucas and Heidi are together and they're walking around the city, seeing all the architecture, and then they go into the church. That was a nice, a nice moment.
That was so beautiful. I mean,
yeah,
McLean Nelson, right? That's his name.
Yes.
Yeah, he's friends with our friend Cammie.
Yes.
And I know that he directed this, and he did such a stellar job at just all the magic of directing and the scenery and all of this, like, oh, so good. I need to honestly, I need to listen to that podcast.
I do too. I still haven't had a chance to hear it.
I haven't had a chance to listen to it, but yeah, that's a little shout out there for our friend Cammie who interviewed McLean. But yeah, he just did such a magical job at just bringing Germany to life. You know, I want to go. That's how good it was.
The scenery, gorgeous.
So good. So good.
And in the church, they see the painting from Heidi's great grandmother. So her Oma's mother of the Nativity.
Yeah. And that was beautiful. I love that they incorporated that in the church setting and with the Nativity and stuff. So
beautiful church too.
Yeah, very beautiful.
Yeah. We have some really pretty churches here in downtown Charleston.
Yeah, that's awesome.
All different denominations. I was trying to think of the word.
Yes.
My brain kind of had a moment there.
Yeah.
But very pretty. And before that, I just have to mention, I loved when they were trying the maroons. Have you ever had a maroon before?
No.
I haven't either.
I've not.
I've had a macaroon.
Yeah, I've had a macaroon, and I've had a macaroon. But
the St. Nicholas Day scene when they're all opening their gifts. I thought that was fun.
Yeah, that was super fun.
Yes. Yeah. Seeing what they got in their shoe.
Yes.
Of course, Heidi got a lot of chocolate, including a Studentenkuss.
Yes.
And then I loved the banter when they're talking about, someone wanting to kiss Heidi. And Lucas was just like kind of backing away.
Yeah. I mean, it's a little awkward when you've literally just met this family and you don't know them from anybody. And then all of a sudden we're like, okay, we're talking about this. All right.
Yep. Yes. I do remember when I was in elementary school for French class, we learned about Père Noël and we did the shoe tradition.
Yeah. Oh, that's fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can't remember what was in mine when we did it, but it was probably chocolate or some kind of candy.
Yeah.
It was left outside the classroom, I think is what we did.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah. Another family scene I really enjoyed was when they are singing O Tannenbaum and talking about when they put their tree up. And this was before they surprised her with the tree. I thought that was nice.
Yeah. Now I have to ask, are you a real tree or fake tree person?
We have it artificial.
Okay. Same.
Although I would love a real tree at some point, but I don't know if it would be for the inside of the house, maybe for the outside of the house.
Yeah. Yeah. We've always, I think, I want to say one year when I was really little, I want to say we had a real tree at one point. And it sticks out in my mind only because I remember my parents always having to clean up all the pine needles and stuff. But other than that, we've always done a fake tree. Now, my husband's the opposite. He did real trees because they lived in Pennsylvania, and like obviously that's the thing up north.
Christmas tree farm.
Florida. We don't have Christmas tree farms down here.
We don't.
And get a Christmas tree. Or they'll import the Christmas trees from some other random place and probably like Alabama or something.
Yeah.
bring in the Christmas trees, and there's a Christmas tree lot. But
yeah, that's what we have here.
Yeah, we just put up our nice little Hobby Lobby fake Christmas tree each year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But yeah, that's us.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
They smell good, but we're
Yeah.
always worried that there's going to be some kind of animal in the tree hiding,
Oh, yeah, that's fair. That's
like a
fair.
squirrel, or
Gosh.
I don't know if raccoons like
Yeah,
Christmas
that's
trees,
fair. Yeah, that's a good point.
or a bird.
Oh, yes. Yeah, bird with a nest. Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And funny story talking about birds. I don't know if I've shared this with you before, but a couple years ago, I think it was maybe 2 years ago, I have shared it on the podcast, but I don't know if I've shared it with you.
Mhm.
There was one day my mom had gone outside for a second. I think she was doing something on the porch and she accidentally left the door open for a second.
Oh no.
We had already hung the wreath on the door. And she didn't see that there was a bird sitting in the wreath, and the bird got
Oh
inside the house and it perched itself up on
no.
top of the tree.
Oh no. Did it ever go like
It did.
away? Okay. Did you
It
have to like
did.
shoo it out or like
Yeah. It was
okay.
tough. But it
Oh
took about
man.
15-20 minutes to get the
Oh
bird out of the
man.
house.
That's crazy. Wow. Oh, I would die. Like
I was the one freaking out. I was like, get the bird.
yeah, I would nope. Nope. I will kill a cockroach or whatever, but like with a bird, you can't just like step on it. First of all, that's just mean and cruel and inhumane. And I guess it's inhumane for a cockroach too, but like it's also like
Yeah.
over you flying. And so you're kind of like an idiot, like trying to wave it out,
Yeah.
without trying to hit it, because you don't want to hit it, but you also don't want it in your
Yeah.
house. So
Yeah.
yeah, oh man, that stressed me out so bad.
Yeah. I was worried it was gonna go to the bathroom on furniture or on one of our
Oh yeah,
heads.
yeah, because it's spooked and stuff, and then lose its bowels.
Or run into something and break it.
Yes. Oh goodness gracious. Oh goodness.
But luckily it got out of the house
Yeah.
safely. So
Good. Yeah.
oh, I wish I had a picture on me because
Oh
I
man,
would show it
that's
right
too
now.
good. Yeah, it's too good. Too good.
Oh, I think my brother has it, so maybe I can get him
Oh,
to send
yeah.
it to me and then I'll
You
send
should.
it to you.
Yeah, you should send it to me. That's fun. Oh
Oh my
goodness.
goodness. But definitely artificial trees for me.
Hmm.
That's what mine is. I actually got a new one this year, so that's
Oh,
a brand
cute.
new tree.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's so fun. Love it.
Thank you. Yeah, I had a flocked one last year,
Mm,
but it started shedding really bad.
gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah, the snow was just coming off the
Yeah. All this stuff.
tree. It
Sad.
was a mess.
Hmm.
But
Yeah.
anyway,
Yeah.
I also loved the scene with Lucas and Heidi, and they're on the overlook or the bridge, and
Hmm.
they share their first kiss. I thought that was
Yes.
sweet. Yeah.
Yes. Props. Props for a mid-movie kiss.
Yes. Mid-movie kiss. They're talking about what's important and how
Hmm.
special Heidelberg is.
Yeah. Hmm. Yeah.
Of course, scenery, beautiful as
Yeah.
always.
Always.
The video chat with Oma, and
Hmm.
this is when she's talking about selling her ornaments,
Hmm.
and Lucas. And I could sense Oma being a little bit of a matchmaker
She
there.
was being a bit of a matchmaker. It's like she almost knew. It's like
Yes.
she planned this whole thing out for Heidi to fall in love.
Yes. Yep.
Hmm.
Because she had a friend that was friends with the
Hmm.
family.
Yes. And those Omas all talk. They
Mm-hmm.
all talk. It's like once
I
you
could
become a
see it.
grandma, it's like your rite of passage is to like be a matchmaker. Because I've seen it in my own parents.
Oh,
Like my parents aren't that old, but they are
yeah.
grandparents. So, and I've
Yeah.
just noticed when they became grandparents, it was like they all of a sudden became these like little matchmaking elves. They're like, oh, what about so and so for so and so? Oh, so and so and so and so. They should do, like they all
Yeah.
talk. They
Yeah.
go, oh, Oma's got
Yeah.
some friends in German places.
Yeah. I mean, even my grandmother does. I don't have a guy in my life right now, but sometimes when I'm at my grandmother's, and not just her, but like some of my aunts, they'll be like, when are we gonna meet this guy in your life? And I'm like, I don't have one yet. Not yet.
Oh,
I don't know when that's gonna happen.
They should just start matchmaking you. You have your own little Hallmark movie.
Yep. Trust the timing. I've just gotta trust the timing.
There you go.
Being patient.
Yes.
Patiently, patiently waiting.
There you go. Listen, if you have a man that you think would be great for Nicole in 2024, boom.
Goodness.
Send him up to Charleston. They can have a whole little meet cute moment.
Yeah, I want my Hallmark meet cute moment.
There you go. Get Nicole her Hallmark meet cute moment. 2024. It's gonna be Nicole's year, y'all.
Yeah, I'm not getting any younger here. Not getting any younger.
And I have no family left, so I can't help you there.
That's okay. No problem. Oh, totally all right.
That's a lie. I do have a cousin, so my aunt would be thrilled. You just have to move to Pensacola. Anyways, we digress. If you have somebody for Nicole, send him to Charleston and tell her to go to the bakery and make sure she's ordering like 6 dozen Christmas cookies, and make sure that your guy just purposely knocks into her so that all the Christmas cookies go flying. It'll be great. We'll recap again next year about your Christmas meet cute moment.
Yeah. We are digressing a lot, but that's okay.
Yes. Anyways,
that's what makes these reviews fun.
Mm-hmm.
Another favorite scene was the Christmas party for Charity, I believe, when we get an appearance from St. Nicholas, and Belsnickel and Lucas and Heidi sing Jolly Old St. Nicholas. That was fun.
Jolly Old St. Nicholas. Yeah.
I remember singing that song in elementary school.
Yeah. Yes, me too.
Yes. Always a fun song to sing. Then we get a scene with Heidi and the family talking about their stocking secret wishes. And by now, Heidi's wish has come true. Yay. Although, who knows how long it will last. Unfortunately. And then Lucas gives Heidi one of his first woodworking pieces. And I thought that was sweet.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
Yeah. And then they surprise her with the tree. And that's a beautiful tree. And that's the scene we saw in the promo, I think. One of the first promos for Countdown to Christmas.
Yeah.
Always fun. And then I think the most heartbreaking scene of the movie, when the ornaments arrive. And they're all broken.
Oh, yes. So they did a really smart thing with this one. They waited very late in the movie for this to happen, because throughout the movie she's going back to the post office and she's like, where's my package? And they're like, we don't have it, it's stuck in Iceland. Oh, it got rerouted. Oh. And so you think, because it's a Hallmark movie, nothing devastating can ever happen, because Hallmark movies are predictable, right? Well, with this one, they waited so late, and so it was smart of them to wait that long, because you think like, okay, of course this is the problem, this is the conflict. Her ornaments are gonna not arrive on time, or they're gonna arrive really late, or they're not gonna arrive at all. And so, you know, they did a bit of a smart thing there with how long they waited. And then with how, first of all, Jenna Claire is a masterful crier. Like, I don't know how somebody can be so beautiful and cry on screen. Like, I look like a crazy lady, and she looks beautiful crying. I'm like, I don't know how you do it, but teach me your ways. But anyways, that was so heartbreaking. And then because spoiler alert, all of the ornaments
are broken.
They broke because
except for 3
with care. And so So that was really heartbreaking. And, you know, of course, again, in my like very lame mind, because I'm just like, oh, it's Hallmark. You know, I'm like, oh, they're gonna try and glue them all back together.
Like, that's what I thought too.
But they didn't. And I loved how they resolved this. I
the
love
mosaics.
that. Yes, they took like Lucas's handiwork, and then they combined it with her ornaments and all the glass pieces to make this beautiful artwork. And I mean, like,
brilliant,
so good. You know, and I know, you know, of course people paid for ornaments, and I'm sure they got money back. But personally, like, if that were me and somebody handed me one of those, I would have been like, oh my goodness, like, do you want more money for this? You know? But I love how they were able to come up with a creative solution to something that was just brilliant. I also buy it. And I also didn't know if it was going to be the whole like, oh no, your ornaments are broken. Well, my grandmother's best friend's son's wife also makes ornaments and has a glass blowing shop. We should go over there. All the town will help you blow glass ornaments. And so I didn't know if they were going to go that way either. So again, I just kudos to Hallmark for being really creative in the whole resolution, because for all those people who say like they're all cheesy and they're all predictable, I mean, like, that was not that predictable.
No,
you know, so
no, I agree. I did not see that coming.
No,
the first time I watched it.
It's so good.
And then we get one of the last scenes in the movie when they are at the market, and Heidi shares that they secured a spot for next year, and she is excited to spend her holidays in Heidelberg. And then she gives her display set of ornaments to the young woman who was gifting them to her father, I believe.
Yep. Because the ornaments meant a lot to her father.
Yes. So. And 12 Days of Christmas is his favorite song. Christmas song.
So love that.
And then Oma surprises Heidi.
Oma shows up. We love Oma. And then there's like one big happy family event.
The Christmas Eve get together, and you know, the dinner and the gift exchange. And Oma's gift is the nativity painting.
Beautiful.
And Lucas's parents talking about their stocking secret that came true, which was their son
finding love. Yay.
And they live happily ever after. Moving into our rating segment, what would you give a Heidelberg Holiday on a scale of 1 to 10 for plot and script?
Oh man. Okay, hold on. For separate or together? Plot and script.
Together. Just together. Plot and script.
Okay. So I mean, I always have a very scientific way of grading my movies. So okay. I mean, slightly for real, slightly sarcastic. So this is technically of the 1, 2, 3, 4 out of the 16 movies I've seen so far, because I haven't had time to watch all of them. This is number 2 for me.
Wow.
This is number 2, you guys. So I have to say that this is probably like a 9 out of 10.
I was gonna say 9 out of 10.
A 9 out of 10, like somewhere in that range. I mean, maybe when I do my calculations, it's going to turn out to be like 8.61 out of 10 or something. But it's a high number, though. It's a very high number. It is my number 2. That is how much I love this movie. And I loved it for the German aspect. I loved it for the German aspect, which involves the culture and the setting and the traditions and all of that. I love the chemistry with Jenna Claire and Frederick. Love them together. I love the cast in itself. Like I feel like they were all very authentically European too, for the most part. So that also was a nice flair, because one thing, for example, Will Kemp, when they make him American in a British movie and he's British, and I'm like, why can't you just make him British? And so I love that they were able to authentically, European. I don't want to say they're all German because I don't know, but I'm pretty sure a majority of them are like from Europe. And so you had that aspect of it. You had the conflict at the end with the broken ornaments and the resolution with that. And it's just like, it was just so unique and so sweet and cozy. And this is like a cuddle up by the fire with a big old mug of hot cocoa and just enjoy the goodness and
hot cocoa, cozy blanket.
That is exactly the theme of this movie: hot cocoa, cozy blankets, and whatever else, so comfy pajamas. And so that is why I love this movie. I thought it was so good. And Jenna Claire right now is 2 for 2 on her Hallmark movies. I mean, Holiday Spectacular was fantastic. I think that was my number 3 last year, maybe. I think I'm pretty sure it was my number 3. It was either 3 or 4. And then of course Heidelberg is number 2. So I can't wait to see what Miss Jenna Claire has for next year.
I can't either. Yeah. And just quickly, before I forget, while we are on here, I got to give a shout out to Sarah, because Sarah gifted me this shirt for our Secret Santa.
Oh, so sweet. Love it.
Yes. So shout out to you if you're listening. And going back to our ratings, you might have already mentioned this, but chemistry, what would you rate that out of 10?
Oh, that's like a 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10 for the chemistry. So good.
Christmas feels.
That was also 10 out of 10.
Yeah. And overall, I think I know what you're going to say. 10 out of 10.
It's like 9.75 out of 10 or something.
I had about the same for everything. Totally not planned. It was just a really good movie.
It was just so good, you guys. Oh, so good. This is a must watch for sure.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, loved it.
Yes. Well, this was so much fun, Kaycee. Thank you for coming on to chat.
Thanks for having me on.
Of course.
I know it's taken like a whole year, but thanks for having me on.
Of course. Anytime. You're welcome anytime.
Woohoo. Yay.
And I had a great time chatting with you as always, and I can't wait to have you back on again in the future.
Will do. Have a good one. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. And I think that wraps up our review, Hallmarkies, of A Heidelberg Holiday. If you enjoyed this episode, you can like this video and share your thoughts on the movie in the comments. If you want to stay up to date on all of my movie reviews and any interviews I might have in the future, you can subscribe to this channel and make sure to turn on the bell so you are alerted when new episodes come. Thank you so much for listening. We hope you have a very Merry Christmas and a great day or night wherever you are in the world, and we will see you next time. We love y'all. Bye.
Bye.